Hey everyone, and welcome to my quick cast or quick stream on essential oils. So I sort of dared myself to see if I could do this in 20 minutes or fewer. We'll see how I do. I wanted to hop on and do a really quick what are essential oils and why should you care? Because I totally get life is so busy and you would love to learn about essential oils, but who has the time to set aside? And I thought, you know what? We always make time for things that are important enough for us. So if I could give you enough to make you go, maybe this is worth my time, that would be fabulous. So in the next 20 minutes, I'm going to give you the lowdown on what essential oils are, why they are so wonderful, and how you can take the next step to getting them into your home. So, why am I so in love with essential oils? Well, I'll tell you, our bodies need love. Our bodies need so much love right now with all the toxins, the stress, the craziness that we put our bodies through. We need love. Do you know the average home has 62 toxic chemicals hidden in the bathroom, under the sink in the kitchen, in the garage? 62. And that doesn't even count the multiple ways each of those toxins show up. So you might have 1,000 different spots where you have toxins in your home. And those toxins have been shown to do so many terrible things for us, right? They're carcinogenic, which means they cause cancer. They're endocrine disruptors. You've probably heard that term thrown around a lot. What that means is it disrupts your endocrine system or your hormonal system. So you've heard stories about early onset menses in girls and infertility issues and crazy perimenopause symptoms and issues with thyroid and adrenals. Well, those are all your glands and are part of your endocrine system, and the toxins in our home disrupt that system, so it kind of mucks it up for our body. These toxins are also known to affect our brain. Do you know that 10 years ago, 1 in 50 children were diagnosed with ADHD. I'm sorry, 1 in 150. Can I start that again? 10 years ago, 1 in 150 kids were diagnosed with ADHD or ADD. Now it's 1 in 50. It is getting to be a huge issue. These toxins also affect your respiratory system. Asthma is on the rise, your allergies. There are so many things that these toxins do that harm us. And essential oils help us in two ways, particularly essential oils from Young Living, because they, first of all, give your body the love, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit, but also Young Living is so much more than essential oils. In fact, it's a lifestyle company. It's got so many products that are clean of those toxins, incredibly clean actually, and they are infused with essential oils. So the products not only don't harm us, they give our body the love. So it is incredible. So that is the main reason I think you've just got to fall in love with these. At least learn more and then fall in love, because usually you do, because we need them. We need them. We need them. We need better healthcare through better self-care. So let's talk a little bit about what the essential oils are. So super quick, essential oils are essentially the lifeblood of the plant. What does that mean? That means that they are what the plant uses to help itself, okay? So it's kind of like our blood, if you will. It's kind of a crude analogy, but it helps. It's probably good enough to help you figure out what it is. And what science has found is essential oils contain chemical constituents. And these constituents, think of it as the parts and pieces of the oil, affect us. In fact, there are parts and pieces in oils that affect every single system of the human body. Respiratory, immune, nervous system, the integumentary, the skin, every system, reproduction, every system there's something in essential oils that can support it. Now, this is where it gets really important, because purity is absolutely crucial. Not every essential oil is made the same, y'all. We all know that, right? There's quality in everything, and quality makes a difference. You get what you pay for. Why is that important with essential oils? Well, I like to use an analogy with maple syrup. So if you're familiar with maple syrup, there's actually 3 grades of maple syrup. There may be more, 3 that I'm familiar with. Grade B, not very processed, doesn't taste as sweet, full of nutrients. Grade A, processed a little more, fewer nutrients, so it's not quite as many, still has some, tastes better. Then you have Mrs. Butterworth's, which is essentially sugar water. Terrible, no nutritive value whatsoever. Same thing with essential oils. There's actually A, B, C, and D. Grade A is truly the pure therapeutic grade, and it contains all of the chemical constituents, all of the parts and pieces, right? And then you move through and they add chemicals, synthetics are added. Sometimes if the oil is actually synthesized in a lab, doesn't even come from a plant. Or grade D, which is simply the byproduct of producing an essential oil, no therapeutic value whatsoever. So here's the thing, you gotta keep in mind that it isn't lavender oil that helps you. So you can't just buy lavender oil anywhere and say, oh, lavender oil, Laura told me that it helps me feel more relaxed. It won't. It might smell great and you still have the lavender aroma, but it also may contain chemicals and synthetics. These are the things we're working on getting rid of in our home. It may actually harm us. Now, lavender, when it is properly prepared, has over 400 chemical constituents. It's one of the most complex oils, only 200 of which or so have been identified as therapeutic so far. That is amazing. Those 200 known therapeutic value chemical constituents affect so many things. And only if it has all 200, right? Or really 400, but 200 that have been identified. And that only occurs, okay, you only get all the chemical constituents when an oil is prepared in a very specific way, and it starts from the seed. You have to have a non-GMO seed. You have to have organic soil. It has to be planted at the right time. Some crops literally have to be planted at exactly the right moon cycle. It's crazy. They have to be harvested at the right time. Some crops, because of their sensitivity, have to be harvested literally at the right hour, and they will micro distill 24/7, every hour on the hour, to find the moment when the oils are at their peak, and they sometimes will harvest in the middle of the night. And they have to be harvested in a certain way sometimes. They have to be distilled at a certain temperature for a certain amount of time. It is amazing how precise it is. It is so precise. Young Living still, after all of that, only bottles 30% of their oils because the rest don't have all of the parts and pieces, and they have a standard that they are very strict to adhere by. Now here's the thing, you can only know all of those things are in place if you own your own farm or you partner directly with the farmer to make sure every step is meticulously followed. And Young Living is the only company that owns their own farms. And now you know why I only use Young Living oils. It's really important because when I use lavender oil, I expect it to have all 200 of those identified chemical constituents. Okay? And I want that. And I also want to make sure there are no pesticides, because the other thing is when crops are sprayed with pesticides, if you can imagine, oils are highly concentrated, and that makes the pesticide highly concentrated as well. Okay, so now that I know you are going to love Young Living and you are convinced Young Living is the way to go, let's talk about a few of the oils. Now, Young Living has over 200 oil singles and oil blends. I'm not going to do all 200. I thought a really good place to start would be the starter kit, and I'm going to go really quickly over each of the oils in the starter kit so you can start to get an idea of how you can use them. We'll start with Digize. Digize is actually supports your digestive system, and I love this oil. And this is the oil where I really understand that oils are adaptogenic. What that means is they support the digestive system, not the symptoms, not any of that. They're supporting health and wellness. So whatever the issue is, Digize can help with that. It's great. Lemon oil. Amazing. I love lemon oil. It smells so good. Comes from organic lemons. These are all, organic standards. And it comes from the rind though, not the juice, so it's not acidic. It won't hurt your teeth. So if you happen to use this for detoxing, then that's a good thing to keep in mind. It's great to have in water, and it'll be good for your teeth. I also cook with it. I really love that. Copaiba, this is going to become your favorite oil in a moment. This is the oil out of the whole kit that people say, I don't know how to use this when they finally get their kit. Copaiba is great because it supports the body's natural response to inflammation. So I just keep it in my water bottle. I have a couple of drops in here and I drink it down and I just keep going, because with those toxins, the body is struggling with inflammation. It's just what happens. And this helps support the body and helps support the health. The other thing it does, and this is where you're going to love it, it magnifies the work of any other oil. So you put any other oil with it, put digest with it, you're going to get even more digestive support. Pretty cool. Peppermint, another workhorse along with lavender. Peppermint is great because it does so many things. It supports the digestive system. If you ever use peppermint tea to help your tummy feel a little happier, peppermint oil does the same. In fact, it's highly concentrated though. So 1 drop of peppermint tea equals 28 cups of peppermint. Sorry, 1 drop of peppermint oil equals 28 cups of peppermint tea. It's amazing. Thieves, the most amazing digestive support in the world. It's amazing. Keep a drop or 2 in your water bottle when you want to give your immune system a little bit of love, and you will be amazed. Panaway, amazing for the musculoskeletal body. I love to rub it across the muscles that need a little extra love after being on the computer all day. Ugh, it's awesome. RC, the letters RC stand for respiratory care. Has 3 different kinds of eucalyptus. You can probably imagine how yummy that is. And it just is so nice to breathe it in. I like to rub it on my chest before workout or after workout. It's really nice to diffuse in the shower or in the bathroom when you're in the shower taking a bath. It's really, really good. Frankincense has so many different uses. It is another one of the workhorses. I like it in particular. I love to diffuse it. It's very uplifting to diffuse, and you'll see here's my diffuser. It's a cool mist diffuser. You always want cool mist instead of heat, because heat can actually break down those chemical constituents. So it may smell good, but you're going to lose the therapeutic benefit. The other thing frankincense is great for is your skin. So add it to your oil or whatever you put on your skin. It's a really popular ingredient in Young Living skincare line. Purification actually eats odors, doesn't mask them, eats them. Diffuse this when you're cooking some sticky stuff or use it in the bathroom. Definitely get rid of your Febreze and Lysol. You've got to get them out of your house. Get a glass bottle, water, a few drops of this, and you are good to go. Lavender, that workhorse I've talked about, right? It is known for what it does to support your nervous system. I mean, it's calming, right? You know, it brings definitely a deeper sense of calm for you. So it's a really nice oil for that. So that's what comes in the starter kit. Now let me also add just a couple of quick products just because I love them and I really want you to wrap your head around this. Thieves Cleaner. Okay, this is some of Young Living's other products. So Young Living has around 600 products. All of them are non-toxic. Most of them are infused with essential oils. So not only are they non-toxic, but you are getting the benefit of having the essential oils in them. Thieves Cleaner is my #1 change out that I just tell people, you've got to do it, right? This is plant-based. I posted this in the event tonight because it's so amazing. It's plant-based, so it's safe for the earth. It's non-toxic, so it's safe for your kiddos and your pets. It is cheaper than anything you can buy. This is a concentrate. You just put a capful in a spray bottle, add water. It is also replaces every cleaner in your house pretty much, so it's a declutterer. And it supports your immune system, gives your immune system a little love as you clean. You've got to get this in your house for sure. The other one is Ningxia Red. Ningxia Red is it's Young Living's bestseller worldwide, and there's a reason. It is their antioxidant drink, supports every system of the body. Google antioxidants. This is an amazing, amazing drink. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about getting started in that next step. So one of the best parts about Young Living, in my opinion, is it's a network marketing business. And what that means is, company, I should say. What that means is when you join a loving community too. You join a community that will support you and take care of you, at least hopefully. Not all of them do. We do, just so you know. They want people to share person to person all about the oils, friend to friend, coworker to coworker. None of this advertising on billboards. because they are so amazing. What can you even begin to say on a billboard? It's so much better to do it this way, person to person. So because of that, you definitely want to go back to the person who sent you to this video and say, I'm ready to get started. You're going to have two choices. You can be retail or wholesale. Don't be retail. It's such a waste of money. You spend 24% too much. You want to get a wholesale account because you will save 24% forever. All you have to do is 50 PV, about $50 order once a year. That's it, to keep it going. And you don't have to do that. You can let it go inactive if you want. It's so gentle and nice, let me tell you. Now, the other benefit of a wholesale account is you get a whole bevy of goodies for half price. So you get all of these oils plus a diffuser of your choice, this one, or there's another one that comes at the base price, and the price is $160 for the base. You can get 2 other diffusers if you want for a surcharge. They're definitely worth it, but I will say this is a really good one. You also get this lovely kit of goodies. Dun, dun, dun. And you get a bottle of Stress Away, which is one of my very favorite oils. That's one of the bonuses. So that's what you get with the kit. And here's the thing, it's $160, but it's about $320 worth of stuff. So it is definitely worth the price, and then you get your wholesale account. It's fabulous. So that is essential oils in a nutshell. Go ahead and go back to the person who sent you to this video. Let them know you are ready to get started or that you're ready to learn more. We do lots of classes that are maybe a little bit longer so you get more information, and we're happy to help educate you. Feel free to post below if you have nobody and you want to be part of Simply Serendipity, our team. We would love to welcome you aboard. We have a great, very active community, lots of education, lots of good stuff, and we would be thrilled to welcome you into our community. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. And you know what? I want you to know I did this in I think it's 18 minutes, which is amazing. So that, my friends, is essential oils in a nutshell. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for joining me.